Traders Anthony here. We're looking at the DXY. The DXY, in my opinion, is king, and I'm always going to be looking at this at the beginning of the week to see how it's trading and where it may or may not trade to, so that I've got a bit of a roadmap for trading the currency pairs like the pound dollar, the euro dollar, Kiwi dollar, etc., and the dollar CAD. All the dollar pairs. So we're looking for currency strength, buy into strength, sell into weakness. Where is this heading? And that'll give us a bit of an indication and a head start, really, in terms of the dollar pairs. Now, just looking at this price action on the monthly, I just want to see where the big guns are invested. So they've had this huge run, pull back down in. This here tells me that this is double bottom and this liquidity run here tells me that they are seriously invested long. They've got a huge amount of capital to move, and they don't enter these trades lightly on the higher time frames, the monthly, the weekly. This is what they're looking at. So with that in mind, if they're invested long, where's their target? Where are they going to look to unload? So that's what I'm looking at the moment. What we have on the monthly time frame is we've got this green candle back here, this green candle, this low. That to me is a target. This is the point of origin prior to this move to the downside. Distribution, big distribution candle or distribution range all through here. And if you have a look up in here, I've marked up this these highs here. We've got stops resting up here. So any big funds, institutions who were invested short, they could be trapped up in here, and they might be looking to get out of their position on a pullback up, right? So there's going to be shorts up in here that this move here is targeting. That's an ultimate target for me. We've got this price swing here from this high all the way down to this low. So this range is essentially, it's my trading range, and my ultimate target is, given that this is bullish, if we have a look at this on the higher time frame here, look, it's bullish, big retrace, takes out these lows back in here, right? So they're definitely invested long. This is a liquidity pool under here that's been cleaned out, see? So they're invested long. Where are they going to go? Well, I'm thinking that this is the target up in here. And I mean, look, this thing moves, how many months is that? But you're going to get a decent amount of pips, a decent trend every time this shifts direction. It's like an ocean liner. It will take a lot to turn this around. That's my ultimate target, that in between the current price and here we have a few things going on the monthly. So we've got the base of this distribution. That's a target here. So, if you're entering long, let's say that, you jumped in long under here. That was your entry point, and you take partial profits along the way. You've got a portion of your position still in. Well, that's ultimately where I'm heading, basically. Partial profits in here. That would be another. And if you're just entering this market, then this is going to be your TP level. So with that in mind, let's work our way down the time frames and just see what this looks like in here. Right, so this is my main target area is going to be from this low. It's going to be up in around here. We've got the low here, and we got this red candle, thin candle, nothing left and right of it up until here. So this is a liquidity void on the monthly. So that coincides with this monthly this low over here. So this is a target. So if I'm going to buy in here, I'm going to be looking at this level here for a target, and this will be reflected on the currency pairs. Let's just have a look at this on the weekly quickly. I'm just mapping this out on the higher time frame, and then when you go down to the lower time frame, I'm going to be looking for the opportunity. So that's my target area, my second target, and then ultimate target's going to be up in here. We've got this. There's not much resistance. It just smashes through these stops here. It just pushes through. These stops here get pushed through, and now we are attacking these stops here. Okay, retraces a bit, pulls back down into here. Path of least resistance, as far as I'm concerned, is going to be up through to here. We've got, look at this thin candle here on the weekly. All right, so it's a monthly weekly. Let's just refine that. liquidity void, I should say. This is possibly where we're heading. Very clear targets. With that in mind, I'm looking for a buy opportunity. I want to get involved. Let's go down the time frames now and have a look at what's going on in here. So we'll go down to the daily, and what we've got here is, we had a bit of a change in market structure. So we've got this lower low, lower high through here, and then we get another swing lower low, but we've got this higher high. That's fairly significant. We've got this break here above these highs. Now what's happening here is this has taken out these stops. Well, it's done that nicely. So these stops have been cleared out. What do we got? We've got a bit of a pullback. I like this for a long, to be honest. I don't think this is going to short, given that we've got a break of this high. Now I could be completely wrong. It's a little bit of a precarious area around here. Is this sweeping these stops over here so that it trades further south? It could be. It could be. But what I'm seeing really is an opportunity here possibly to get long. Now what I want to see would be, I'm not going to buy up in here. It's early, it's Monday, it's early in the week. What I'm going to be looking for is, see this candle high here on the daily. Well, we've got this accumulation. It trades up. I want to see it trade back down. So we'll just grab a fib from the low. Now we've got this high. I would be looking to buy if we, this is on the daily time frame. I want to see it trade back down to the high of this level here. And I'm going to set a stop loss below this previous low. Well, actually, you could come up even a little higher, even to the 78.6 fib level, I reckon. Something like that. Now, understand there's risk involved. Can that stop get taken out? Sure it can. The big guns get a bit greedy and they want to pick up stops down in here. They'll do it, but they control where this thing goes. But I think for me, a setup like this would be okay. And understand the risk. So whenever I'm trading, I'm going to be keeping a consistent position size, and that's been the key to successful trading for me, is consistency in your with your risk, managing your risk well. So in other words, I'll go in here with 0.1% of my account size and leave it at that. If this gets taken out, so be it. But in most cases, these trades that I'm getting involved with will pay out, and you do lose a handful, but you win most, and that's the key. And keeping your position size consistent, managing your risk well, that is important. And look, here's the thing too. See this? This is my ultimate target here. I'm going to be jumping in here, and look at the risk reward involved here. So I'm going to be jumping in long, and we've got a 13 to 1 risk reward. That's it. There's my target, guys. However, in saying that, I'm going to be looking to take partial profits. So we'll just grab this. Okay, 1 to 1 risk reward. So if this pulls back down, we get a fill. 1 to 1 is at around this level here, and I like that. So we're just going to call that target 1. And this is where I'll be looking to take off 2/3 of my position. Take most of it off and leave a third in. And then imagine if we do trade up into this. That's a huge payout, right? So that's kind of what I'm looking for. And as this trends up, here's the thing, by the way. Let's just come out of here, right? Let's just assume this. Kind of getting into a bit of a plan here. This is how a trend generally unfolds, right? And away you go, off to the races. Let's just grab the long position tool here. Wrap your head around this, guys. Buy, and rinse and repeat. Take 2/3 off at 1 to 1. Keep a third in, and this is a really big payday, right? So that's my plan of attack with this. Let's just undo a couple of these. But yeah, let's see how we go. What else can I say? By the way, guys, join our Telegram. The link is below. I'd love to see you in there. Trade safe, manage your risk, and a comment. I'd love to hear your thoughts on this. And as I said, this is reflected through the dollar pairs. So there's a whole bunch of opportunities. So that's it, guys. I hope you have a great day. Safe trading, and we'll see you in the next one.